Hi, Em here. Welcome to your practice today. So, this practice is called grounding and nurturing, and this is a yoga flow that is very close to my heart. I like to call it my little rescue remedy. It's a class I teach very often, and I use a lot of the principles within this sequence for my own personal healing. So, you don't need anything for this session apart from your beautiful self. If you do have a block or a prop handy, again, it is nice just to have it for that little bit of extra support should you feel like you need it. So let's begin in a cross-leg seat. Either pop your block or your support to the side, or you can bring it underneath the sitting bones to prop up the hips a little bit. We are going to be sitting here for a couple of minutes to begin our session today, so make sure that you can sit comfortably here. And we'll just take a nice deep breath in through the nose and open the mouth and sigh it out. Good. Let the shoulders settle down. Let the spine lengthen tall. Then slide the backs of the hands down onto the thighs or the knees, palms facing up. So open to the possibility of receiving nourishment from this practice. Lightly close your eyes and draw your attention to your sitting bones, grounding into the earth or the support beneath you. Allow the buttocks to soften and spread. And sense the support. Sense the earth opening up this channel of energy just for you. No matter how you are feeling today, it is perfectly okay. Allow a moment of acknowledgement, acceptance, and recognition for where you are and how you feel right in this moment. And starting to turn your attention to your beautiful breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And finding a nice, quiet, gentle rhythm of breath for you. Breath is smooth and easeful. Start to imagine your breath as a white, pure light, a healing light. And as you inhale, you are breathing in, taking in all of that beautiful white, cleansing light, filling the body with this light, the light dispersing itself around the entire body all the way down to the fingertips and toes. And then as you breathe this light out, it dissolves any worries, overthinking, stories. Again, breathing in that peaceful white light, allowing it to spread around the body, and softly letting it go with the breath out, taking anything that you don't need with it. Just keep going like this, visualizing that light. Allowing it to take away any negativities and stresses. Now that we are in this meditative space, I would like you to bring to mind an image of yourself as a child. Holding this picture of yourself as a small child in your mind's eye. And first of all, noticing the initial feeling in the body as you do this. Keep the breath going and just hold that picture there. And visualize your adult self as you are today, moving towards this child version of you. Approaching warmly and gently, and greeting yourself as this small, innocent, beautiful, vulnerable child. And I'd like you, as your adult self, to wrap your arms carefully, lovingly around your child and give yourself a big hug. A safe and loving hug. And if there is anything that you would like to say to your child at this point, you may do so. Allowing any emotions to surface here. Allowing your adult self to smile at the child. Smiling at the child you see in front of you and seeing the child smile back. And letting go of that visualization. Coming back to a natural rhythm of breath in the present moment once more. Lightly flutter the eyes open. Come back into your space and your surroundings. Sitting up nice and tall, release the hands either side of your body. Take a deep breath in, sweep the hands to the sky, stretch up. Exhale, draw the palms down to heart center. Twice more, inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale down. One more time, inhale, stretch up. Imagine that you're gathering all that energy and bringing it back down towards your heart center as you exhale. Beautiful. And face the palms down onto the thighs now. And we'll start to move the body. As you inhale, circling your head around to one side. All the way back as you open through the throat and then down to the other side. As you breathe out, chin drops to the chest and circles back around to the starting position. So drawing nice big circles with the tip of your nose and matching this movement to the timing of your breath. You can close the eyes if that helps you to focus more and feel more. One more circle on this side. And arriving back into the center. So that big beautiful circle that you just drew with the tip of your nose, you're going to take that circle and imagine that it is now surrounding your whole body on the mat. This time, circling the rib cage. So we're rotating the torso, trying to get each part of the body to contact the circle that is surrounding us. So coming forwards and pressing the back ribs back. Side ribs touch the side of the circle, front ribs touch the front, rounding through the back as you come backwards. And you can kind of grip the knees to allow a little bit more pull forwards and a little bit more push back. And then take your circles in the other direction. You can let the shoulders move, let the head move, so it's quite nice and fluid. Beautiful, last one. And then come back to the center. You're going to release the legs, take that support out if you were using one. We'll make our way down to child's pose. So knees and toes towards the back of the mat. Knees nice and wide. Sink the bottom down towards the heels and stretch the body out long, allowing chest, forehead and belly to soften towards the mat. And come back to your breath here, filling the belly, the chest, side rib cage and back rib cage with breath. And emptying out fully on your exhale, releasing all that stale air. Softening your shoulders and your ankles. Unclenching your jaw and allowing the back of your neck to be spacious. And spread your fingers nice and wide. Push into the hands and come up to tabletop, hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread your fingers wide if they're not already. Roll the shoulders back, drop the belly, lift the chest as you breathe in. As you breathe out, curl the chin to chest, push the floor away, tuck the tailbone forwards. Nice deep breath in, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lift the gaze. Lift the tailbone. Long breath out, rounding through the spine. Beautiful. Keep rolling through all the way from the top of the spine down to the bottom. Again, matching this movement to your breath. Last one. Come to an inhale, cow pose. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, press the floor away, shift your hips high, downwards facing dog. Walk out those legs, shift the hips from side to side. And then begin to walk your feet to the front of the mat, walking as close as you can towards your hands. Bend the knees, take the feet a little wider and soften the upper body down into ragdoll. Take a little sway side to side here. Feel the heaviness of the shoulders, arms and head. Then pushing your heels through the floor, inhale and slowly unravel your body, stacking one piece at a time, coming up to standing. Rolling those shoulders back. And coming to stand in Tadasana, feet hip width distance. Nice and tall, feeling those feet now grounding into the earth beneath. Pinky toe, big toe, and the center of the heel. And flowing through two really slow sun salutation A's, focusing very much on the connection to the breath and the strength that you hold inside of you. Good. Blink the eyes open, take a deep breath in, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Full exhale, bend the knees and soften down. Forward fold. Slide your hands to your shins, halfway lift, lengthen out. And exhale to fold once more. Again, halfway lift, breathe in. As you exhale, plant the hands, step your feet back to high plank. Lower your knees to the floor and shift your chest forward as your elbows hinge back. Bring your body gently down to the earth. Forehead to the floor, tops of the feet to the mat. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift your chest, breathe in. Exhale, push back to a child's pose, tuck the toes and shift the hips to the sky, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, look forwards. Exhale, bend your knees, big step to the front, feet together, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, release the top of the head down. Push the feet through the floor and inhale to rise up. Reaching tall. The exhale takes you all the way down again. Breath in for halfway. Shoulders back, chest forwards. Exhale, release down, soften the knees if you need to. Breathe in halfway. Fill the lungs and exhale to step back. High plank. Knees lowered to the floor. Elbows hinge back and stay hugging into the side ribs, lower all the way to the mat. Deep breath in, rolling shoulders back for cobra. And exhaling to shift the hips to the sky, down dog. Beautiful. Deep breath in, lift the heels, look forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, step to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. Heels push through the earth, rise up, breathe in. And exhale, bringing the palms together and drawing them down to your heart center. From here, we're going to make our way into tree pose. So grounding down through the left foot, creating a stable base with the left leg, and sliding the sole of the right foot to the inner left leg, placing it wherever suits you. So either two toes to the floor, sole of the foot to the calf, or sole of the foot to the inner thigh. If you're going inner thigh, press the sole of the foot into the leg and press the leg back. So you're creating this loop of energy, this loop of stability. Good. Pause wherever you are. Shoulders relax, pressing that right knee back. Squeeze the butt forwards. Good. Very slowly start to reach the hands up and out, growing the branches of your tree. Staying nice and strong. You're going to unhook the right foot and cross the ankle over the top of the left thigh. Start to sink your bottom down as if to come back into chair pose. Come into this standing figure 4. Sink as low as you can. Press the right knee down towards the earth. Good. Breathe. Inhale, straighten out that left leg, and then press the right heel back, stepping it slowly to the floor, landing in warrior 1. Soften your shoulders. So back foot is to 45 degrees. Nice soft bend in the front knee. Strong and straight through the back leg. Take a deep breath in. Release the hands behind your back as you exhale. Interlace your fingers. So hands are now clasped together. Take a deep breath in. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Lift the gaze. Press the knuckles down towards the earth. And as you exhale, move forwards into humble warrior. Torso snuggles to the inside of the left thigh, and the top of the head releases down to the floor. Knuckles press towards the front of your mat, squeezing shoulder blades together. Good. Breathe. One smooth motion from here. Push the legs through the floor. Release the hands and sweep them back up to warrior 1 as you breathe in. Spin the back toes out. Exhale into warrior 2. Sink nice and low into that left knee. Squeeze the feet in towards each other. Squeeze your bottom forward and soften your shoulders. Beautiful. Inhale, flip the front palm. Reverse up to the sky. As you exhale, the back hand is going to spin all the way up and over and down towards the inside of your left foot. Breathe in again and windmill those arms all the way back up to reverse. So feet are staying exactly where they are, and we're just moving with breath with the torso and arms. Inhale, sweep back up, reach all the way back. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Right fingertips tap the inside of the left foot. Good. Find some flow here. Moving with your breath. Beautiful. Last one. Reversing all the way back. And straightening out the front leg this time. Really reach. Feel that long stretch down the left side of the body. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge from this left hip crease. Reach forward with the left arm and come over into Trikonasana triangle pose. So the left hand rests down onto the shin or the thigh. Not resting too heavily, so we're not dumping down into that shoulder and having a little rest. We're just very lightly touching. Squeeze the bottom in and reach the right arm up. Both legs are straight here, guys. Breathe. Good. Now bring this right hand to your hip. Really strong through the oblique muscles, the side abs. Your left hand's going to come to your left hip. And then inhale to bring the body all the way up to standing. You're going to spin this left foot in. So it's facing the same way as the right foot. And then both heels are going to pull in. So feet are pointing out. Take a deep breath in, lengthen up through the spine. And exhale to squat your butt straight down. Knees push out. Goddess pose. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And exhale, release them down behind your back, clasping the hands together again. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, press knuckles to the floor, and exhale, fold forwards. So crown of the head releases down. Keep the bottom nice and low. Press the knuckles over your head in front of you. Good. One smooth motion. Inhale, push through the feet, lift the body back up, and release those hands. Straighten out the leg. No. Good. Stay strong here. Push through those heels. Inhale, start to push the knuckles to the earth and lift the torso back up. Nice work. Release the hands. Bring your right elbow to the right knee and then extend that left leg back. So you're arriving in side angle pose. Back foot is 90 degrees, so facing the short edge of your mat. Sweep the left arm up and over. Roll. Rotate the ribs towards the sky. Keep the ribs drawing in. Rotate the chest towards the sky. Keep those ribs drawing in towards you. Good. We're going to start to circle this top arm around. Drawing big circles with the fingertips. Rolling out that shoulder. And the next time you come forwards, I want you to pick up the back heel, spin your hips to the back of your mat, and arrive in crescent lunge, right foot forward. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, strong legs here. As you exhale, rotate your chest to the right, arms out into a T shape. So you're twisting the body. Good. Inhale, reverse. So right fingertips tap the back leg, left arm reaches up and back. Exhale, left hand comes down to the inside of your right foot. Sink your hips nice and low. Open the chest, open the right arm. Twisted low lunge. Beautiful. Lower your left knee to the floor. And see if you can open the chest a little bit more. Sink the hips down a little bit more. Good. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Bring that right hand down. Tuck your back toes underneath. You're going to pop the back leg up and walk it in just a little bit. Straighten out the front leg, arriving in pyramid pose. So both legs are straight and you're folding the body over that front leg. If you can't bring fingertips to the floor, you can come to stand up. Bring hands to your hips. If we can't quite bring the fingertips to the floor, you can come to stand up nice and gently. Hands to hips, and then hinge forward from here. Good, breathing here. And bend that front leg, bend the back leg, and step the left foot forwards. Feet come together. Soften down into a forward fold. And then push the heels through the floor and inhale to uncurl all the way back up to standing. So we'll do the same little sequence on the other side. Beginning in tree pose, this time with the right leg as your base. So strengthen up through that right leg. Feel those roots growing down into the earth from the bottom of your foot. So really grounding through that right leg. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest and slide the sole of the left foot into your chosen tree position. Squeeze the butt forwards, left knee opens. Breathe. Inhale, reach the hands up nice and slowly, expanding your branches. Nice soft shoulders. And then unhook the left foot and cross it over the top of your right thigh. Start to sink your bottom down as if you're sitting back into a chair. Right knee is bent as well. Good, stay with the breath. Really strong here. Inhale, lift the body back up. And step the left foot all the way back behind you, landing in a warrior one position as slow as you can. Lower that heel down, hips are square to the front, or the back of your mat in this case. Nice soft shoulders. Take an inhale, reach up. As you exhale, lower the hands behind the lower back and clasp them together. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Exhale, find your humble warrior on this side. Get the hips nice and low. Top of the head releases towards the earth. Strong legs. Good, nice and smooth. Push through the feet. Inhale, start to push the knuckles down towards the earth to help you lift back up. Release the hands to the sky, landing in warrior one. Then opening up those left toes to sink down into warrior two as you exhale. Beautiful. Flip the front palm up. Inhale, reverse to the sky. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, left hand to the inside of the right foot this time. And inhaling, spinning back to reverse. So you're flossing between these two movements. Keep the arms nice and big. Just kind of getting lost in the movement, in the breath. Finding some flow. Good, last one. Coming up to that reverse position and then straightening the front leg. Big stretch down the right side of the body. Inhale once more. And then as you exhale, hinging at this right hip crease, reaching forwards and landing that right hand gently down, spiraling chest and ribs to the sky for triangle pose. Both legs straight. Good. Bring the top hand to the hips. Really switch those obliques on. So nice braced and strong core, right hand to the right hip. Inhale, lift the body up and rotate the right foot in. Heels come in as well, so toes are now poking out. Take a deep breath in, and then we'll sink the bottom down. Find goddess pose. So really press the knees back. Good, and make sure you're not leaning forwards too much, so lift the body. You can bring your hands to your thighs if that helps a little bit, and maybe a little sway side to side. Tailbone down. Good. Release those hands behind your back, interlace fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen up tall. Exhale, folding down. Totally release the head and neck. Press the knuckles up and overhead. Good. Push through the heels. Inhale, start to lift the chest back up to standing. And release those hands. Left toes are now pointing back to the front of your mat. Bring the left elbow down to the left knee. And that back leg is nice and long, 90-degree angle. Sweeping your right arm up and over into side angle pose. And finding that stretch from right foot to right fingertips. Good, lots of space around the shoulders here. Beginning to circle the top arm. Big, smooth, intentional, mindful circles. And then next time you come back, scooping up the right heel and twisting the hips back to the front, raising the arms for crescent lunge. Really strong transition. Well done, guys. Good. Strong back leg up on the ball of the back foot. Take a deep breath in, reach up with the hands, and as you exhale, twist to the left. Chest and shoulders, twist to the left. Arms come out into a T shape. Inhale, reversing here. Right hand comes up. Exhale, right hand comes to the floor or the support on the inside of your left foot. Sink your hips down. And reach the left chest, left shoulder, left arm up and open. Twisted lunge. Good. Reaching out in all four directions here. Strong and long. And then lower the right knee to the floor. See if you can twist the chest open to the sky a little more. Open the heart. Beautiful. Lowering that left hand all the way down to the floor. And then tucking your back toe under. Going to lift the back leg. Kind of pop that back foot in a little bit as you straighten out the front leg. Finding pyramid on this side with the left foot forward, both legs straight. And again, if the hands don't come down to the floor, that's okay. We can bring hands to hips, start from the top, and hinge forward from here. Good, keep the belly drawing in. Good, and then framing the front foot with the hands, bending that left knee, and taking a step back to downwards facing dog. Walk out your legs. Stretch everything out. And then when you're ready, slowly lower the knees to the earth and settle yourself down into a modified child's pose. So I want you to either bring the block or the support or maybe your fists underneath the forehead. So really nice and passive. This is a very nurturing pose. Why it's called child's pose or pose of the child. Coming back to your breath. And then using your hands to lift up the chest and make your way onto your bottom. We'll bring the legs out in front of us, making a diamond shape here with the knees and the legs. So nice big diamond, not too close in towards the groin with the feet. And then take your support and pop it on top of the feet. Just let your knees relax and the hips relax and settle into this position, allowing the groin to really open, inner thighs to soften. And then holding on to your support, just let the shoulders round forward, let the belly release, head release, arms are heavy, and start to bring the forehead forwards towards the support. So if you can, resting the forehead down onto your support. If you are way up here and nowhere near it, that is absolutely fine. So please don't worry if you're miles away from your support. You can just pop it to one side and let the head relax down exactly where you are. Tucking the chin towards the chest. Again, this is a forward fold, which is naturally calming. This is a beautiful introspective posture as well. So we're just going to pause here for a few breaths. No tension. Just surrendering the weight of your body into this stretch. And very slowly, using the next breath in, start to stack that spine gently back up to an upright position. And take the support to one side, draw those knees together, and slide your bottom forward and bring yourself down onto your back. And take the support once more. If you don't have one, that is totally okay. You can do this pose without anything. If you do have the support, we're going to lift the pelvis up, squeeze the butt, just raise those hips slightly and place the block or the cushions underneath the very bottom of your back or the top of your butt, that nice flat part of the spine. And then raise one foot at a time, lifting the legs, soles of the feet towards the sky. So elevating the legs. You can close your eyes here or gaze up to the feet. We don't often really look at our feet, so perhaps let's just send the feet a little bit of love. Feet get such a hard rap. You might notice the sensation and the feet begins to change. You might notice the color starts to change with the blood flow. Staying here a little longer. If it's quite hard to hold the legs up, you can reach the hands and just hold the backs of the legs. Alternatively, if you have a wall or a chair nearby, feel free to move over to that and prop the legs up against something to help support your body. Good, and then 1 foot at a time, releasing your legs back down and sliding that support out if you were using one, and slowly lower the spine back down to the floor. We'll stretch the left leg out long and hug the right knee in towards the chest. And extend the right arm out long to the side of you and cross that knee all the way over to the left, twisting the hips and the bottom and leaving the upper back on the mat. And you can use the left hand just on the outside of that knee to help draw it over a little more, finding that nice stretch. Good. Slowly back to the center. Change sides, extend your right leg out and hug the left knee in towards the chest. Extending left arm out to the side of you and crossing it over to the right, twisting in the other direction. And you really want to twist that whole lower portion of the body, keeping the upper back and shoulders on the floor. Good. Finally, back to the center. And this time we'll hug both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, a well-deserved cuddle. And then when you're ready and you've had a little rock and roll across the spine, a little self-massage here, you can stretch your legs out long and find a comfortable position to rest down into on your back. Palms facing up. Space the heels out nice and wide. Take up some room. And close down the eyes. Allow the shoulders to melt down away from the ears. Soften the glutes, the belly, and the back of the neck. Completely release the jaw and soften the skin on the face. We're going to rest here for a few minutes to allow the effects of that practice to integrate into the body, the emotional body, and the mental body as well. So no more effort, no need to think or try. Releasing control and allowing your body to be heavy, supported once more by the earth. The breath becomes effortless as you relax completely. And you can stay here for as long as you like. For those of you who need to move back into your day, start to wriggle the fingers and toes, bringing some movement back to your body, deepening the breath, and rolling gently to your right hand side. Just rest here on your side for a moment. Gather your energy. Acknowledge your practice. And reflect on anything that you might have felt or learnt through your practice today. And slowly bring yourself back up to that cross-legged seat position. Bring the palms to the center of the chest. Sitting tall, just close the eyes and bow the forehead for a moment. And remembering that your inner child will always be a part of you. It's not something that we need to get rid of. And the more we can honor and nurture that inner child, the more grounded we will be as our adult selves. Thank you so much for joining me for this special practice today. Namaste.